that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. But they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been early.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If you're going to take
Shit, that's Drake Jackson.
add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
On the ground, Gibson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Saints offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a gain of
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Ready? Go!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Reichard's kick is good. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
Steelers
line.
offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Gibson. Yeah. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
That's good for us.
But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Gain of 20. First down, Steelers.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 4. Now faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need 1.
It's third down.
Here's Gibson. And he will have a Steelers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the Saints' 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hey!
Will start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Get it! Gravity Lions!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No! Ready! 18 Cardinal!
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Now again, on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
60 by 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pearsall left wide open. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
25 yards on the
From
play.
6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
First down.
Look at that
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Rikers good with the extra point. The Saints are out to a 10-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quinn Williams there to make the play. From the 43, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Man, down the field, it's Olave. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
19 yards.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that. Play. As the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be setting up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Steelers.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. Going right, it's taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
10. Steelers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Come to the line now on second and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers
To his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It's Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete. Now comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Is the motion man. Quick throw here is complete. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Here we
A
go.
gain of 5 brings up second and 5
70.
at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. In Minneapolis, the Vikings at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And here's the Packers running back. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Packers get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants looking to get back to 500 in the early part of the season. They've got the lead at the half. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Eagles. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Colts lead it by a touchdown at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
It's first down, and they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. They'll lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The Steelers
Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
In the end zone.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
Here we go. Check up.
On the ground, Gibson. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches.
And inches. At the 7-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17 to 10.
Saints 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 20.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, set. Come on. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Alert.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18. Come.
Now, a running play. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
From just across the
Brings up
midfield
second and
stripe.
1.
Here's
At the
second down.
Steelers' 49-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
They'll run. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Here's first and 10.
48-yard line.
Hold on. Let's go now. Ready.
This one on target to Olave. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Yards. That's another Saints first down.
The short one taken in by Helm. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Allen. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At the 18-yard
This
line.
is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 60 back.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
Plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
To the 5-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Saints. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Now Gibson trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the offense.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Gibson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Finding his tight end there.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
I'll give on the ground. Oh, he takes a really good lick to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Here we go. Start. Press all 80.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the fourth.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A carry now for Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
And the Steeler first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Back to throw. The setup is... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Down New Orleans. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
First down. Intended
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And he will go all the way. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown Steelers.
Touchdown Steelers.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? And they're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. And they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is 3rd down. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8.
Ready, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that the turn was not going anywhere. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Steelers.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
31. Saints 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 29-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown Steelers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 60 back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Metcalf with the grab. Here comes 2nd down. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Check.
It is 2nd and a yard.
No.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw right side to Olave. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
Bronco switch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds at after a gain of only a couple.
At the 41-yard line.
Second down, 8
2
yards to go.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
To go.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.